Hi, I'm Kendall Ohm, and I'm a freshman majoring in biology. We have heard several stories, from Luis to Epaminatus to Lazy Jack, and all seem to revolve around this theme of mindlessness or misguidedness. These characters seem to be searching for their purpose in life or waiting for their big break when things finally fall in their favor. While each of these stories are unique and skilled at portraying their message, I got my best hit in The Water of Life, when the youngest son told his father that he loved him and wanted to try and help him get better by searching for the water of life, even after he doubted his son's abilities. The third son's motive wasn't to try and prove himself. He just genuinely wanted to help his father. This resonated with me, I think, because I really appreciate and am inspired by people who are kind and see past the possible rewards of success. However, in a way, the youngest son could be viewed as naive because he is blinded by his father's lack of confidence in him and his brother's cruelty. They stole the water of life that he got and claimed it as their own, and still loves him with all of his heart. This fact could be seen as a message of sometimes we love people who are undeserving of it. This theme of love and naiveness can be applied to a book I read in World Tales called Her Lover's Heart. This story has a lot to do with love, obviously just looking at the title, as Rani Kokla and Raja Rasalu are married, but Rani Kokla's heart belongs to Raja Hodi. Once Raja Rasalu hears of this, he lures Raja Hodi to the palace, kills him, and cooks his liver and heart for Rani Kokla. At first, Rani Kokla is grateful and delighted by the meal, but when she finds out it is the flesh of her lover, she attempts to commit suicide by jumping off of the balcony, but dies before she even hits the ground because she was full of such grief. Raja Rasalu is in awe of this act of love by his wife for another man, which can be applied to the theme of naiveness because he was unaware that his wife was in love with someone else and would go as far as to kill herself over him. This naive term can be applied to this picture of UMD's freshman class, taken in the first couple of days that we were on campus. We were so inexperienced at this whole college life thing, unsure of what freshman year would entail. Boy, was I in for a treat. Here's an accurate depiction of me all of last semester. Let's hope the workload gets easier. Wishful thinking, right?
Hi, my name is Amanda Polakowski, and I'm a freshman majoring in kinesiology. Looking back on each of the stories we heard, Lazy Jack and the third son from Water of Life exhibited the same qualities of perseverance, although they achieved their reward in very different ways. They still deserve what they got in the end, their princesses, their treasure. My best hit has to be from the first story we heard, Buried Treasure, when Luis and his wife wake up to find silver coins outside their windows and door. Even though Luis is a lazy man in the story, when he finds the coins, he does so because he had just saved a runaway horse as well as the man riding it. He earned the coins, and when the working man found out, he tried to steal the coins for himself. But when he did, they turned into mud, so he took the boxes to Luis's house and thought it would be funny to throw mud all over the place. But when Luis and his wife saw the mess, they were silver coins again. The phrase I amplified the story with was, "Those who are patient will receive," because Luis didn't cheat his way to get the treasure, he earned it. This is kind of like the story that I read in World Tales, called The Skillful Brothers. In this story, the devil decided to take away the king's beautiful daughter, and the king asked for heroes to save his daughter, and whoever could save her would marry her. They all worked together to save the princess with their gifts, but in the end, the seventh young, with the least powerful gift of catching and safely holding anything that fell from the sky, was the one who got the princess and earned her hand in marriage. Even though all the other youths had very bold, powerful gifts and did a lot to rescue the princess, it was the seventh youth who waited it all out and won her hand in marriage because he was patient and modest. This theme of those who are patient will receive can be amplified with this picture of me studying for finals last semester, and as awful and miserable as it was, I put in many hours and my patience in the end paid off with great grades. Additionally, this picture of the movie poster for The Blind Side further exhibits my theme, because for those who've seen the movie or heard the story, the main character, Michael Orr, had a rough childhood, but he stayed humble and kind-hearted and waited for his chance at the top. When the Tuohys took him in and gave him the opportunity to play football, it led to him being drafted into the NFL. That was his reward for years of hardship.